Hey guys, welcome to Kabbalah Block by me, kreezxil, and this is your episode 1 Let's Play. And in episode 1, we are going to discuss how to get started. And I've shot this like 5 different times already, all kinds of problems. Wow, did you need to know that? I don't know, maybe you did. And multiplayer servers, I have included a server.properties file that's already in the config folder, so you just pull it forward and it tells you what to do, but I already told you what to do on the pack overview page. And single player people, we need to just make sure that our world's a skyblock. And so here we go. Brand new world. We're going to set it to skyblock. That's under world options. That's all you got to change. Skyblock, that's it. Hit create new world. Hit yes. It's building, generating. I would think it'd be faster because it's just one block. I mean, it's millions of blocks. It's the same block though, millions of times. And then here we go. We're going to join it. Boom. There it is. Wonderful. And yes, I'll be changing the texture on this. This says to open the quest book. Before we do that, just so we'll have some context, let's mine up the essence of the reality. And holy smokes, what is this? It is dropping numbers. 4827. What could that possibly mean? That says open the quest book. Did I give you a quest book? No, because it's right up here. And you can put a keybind to that if you want. Alright, so what do we got going on here? These kill quests are going to be separated from these dimensions in the next update. And anyways, it's an overworld. If you don't see my overworld type, this type skyblock create, it'll give you your own island. This is more for multiplayer servers, because if you choose skyblock, you're going to get the right thing. But I encountered some instances where it was good to know this. Okay. What the hell? Numbers, you say? Yeah, maybe this was numerology or Jamara. It's all Kabbalah, really, which is using the language to construct the world. The multicolored dyslexia before you when mind yields numbers. You just saw that. The numbers are crafted into letters. You did not yet see that. The letters are used to form unique matter. The unique matter will allow you to progress in the world. Most items can be attained by other means via this chaos system. Don't get recipes. So, and then when you talk to me, there's my Discord link. Alright, and let's just say, ultimately, the goal, this is Minecraft, there is no goal. But for you, I want you to discover the dimensions. And then finally, because create is in here, create is going to be very integral to this. I've gated a lot of things behind create, so you're going to need kelp. Kelp comes from the first supreme mining dimension, so that's going to be one of our goals. That's going to drive us forward. It's going to help us discover which mods we need to. Vein miner is in here. I tell you right here that you're going to be primarily using the small tunnel. Alright, here's the dimensions. The rewards for visiting the dimensions are various blocks of essence of reality, the compressed one, and that'll produce a lot of regular those. And if you crush them in giant crushing wheels, it'll produce letters at double the rate of what numbers normally drop. And let's go back to the quests. So now you notice I have some letters over here. You're probably not going to have letters over there. So, I mean, you most likely aren't. I'm going to hit enter there after typing at the. If you would just hit A over these things on this side, it'll, as you can see, it adds them over here. And you can hit A over here to remove them. And that's going to allow us to quickly see the recipes for each one of these. 90 is the ASCII value of Z. A is the ASCII value of 65. Or 65 is the ASCII value of A, rather. So, that's where this particular magic came from. Okay, and you're going to see how important that is. So let's go ahead and hold the grave key down, and then shift, and roll the mouse wheel down towards this small tunnel mining. And now we're just going to hold the grave down, and we're going to just go ahead and hit these faces right here. It's going to cause a lot of hunger. That's fine. And the game's not going to kill you. You can get down to half a heart. So let's go ahead and mine up as much as we can while the hunger still lasts. And that's good enough. Now don't go hog wild with the shift clicking, but now the overview page said something about crafting dirt and then life. I know it's not in the quest line. I will add it to the quest line. So we need to craft dirt. So we're going to need 8 dirt to start, actually. I found that doing more than that, it makes it hard for the twerker to fertilize all of it. So let's go back here. Let's hit D and hold the shift key, and then just left click D 8 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Right. And let's go ahead and do that with the I. Hold shift on that plus. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And the reason why I'm not shift clicking a whole stack, because we're going to need these numbers to create other letters. Okay. And then that's DI. We need some R. So shift click it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Here we go. And, I made the text, so I know, right? And you're like, but how does he know? Well, look, dirt. Dirt. We're going to spell dirt and get dirt. Doesn't get any better than this, right? Okay, so, and now we need a T. We need 8 of them. So shift click there to get them all that we currently have for the numbers there. 1, 2, 4, 5, 8. And then instead of placing each one in the grid, we're just going to go like this and get our 8 dirt. So let's go out a little ways here. Don't leave these on, don't leave these in such a way that there's nothing growing on them. Because if there's nothing growing on them, mobs will spawn on it. Mobs don't spawn on this, but if for some reason you see a mob spawning on this, for instance, the warden, that's technically a bug with Minecraft. It doesn't respect the spawning thingies, so you have a bad world seed, just generate a new world seed and generate a new world, because you shouldn't start out with the warden. And yeah, that was a problem. So now we're going to need to do life. So we can make 1 life. Now, life gets us a sapling. So let's do sapling, and then you see that it's life. Trees are life. Tree of life, get it? Okay, so we need an L. We can just do 8 or just get the saplings from the drop. Let's go ahead and do 8. I mean, we could just do 1 and we're going to get the saplings eventually. And then we need I. Remember, we didn't do too many of those last time, so we should have enough to do 8. 8. And F. Now, as you're familiar, in 119.2, we have those rays that will show up when you don't sleep for 3 or 4 days. You're going to need their membranes, so you might want to fight them. It's necessary to get a chorus fruit, and now we need an E. And let's do 8 of those. And then we can go ahead, now we can get 8 saplings. Now we've got 8 saplings for our 8 dirt. Now this is, and you really want to do the oak trees first, because oak trees are going to drop apples. You're going to need those apples to reestablish, your health. I do believe we made a recipe for seeds too. Let's see. Seeds come out. Yeah, we can just spell seeds in a 3x3 crafting grid and get seeds so you can grow your wheat farm next. We also get a lot of seeds by milling dirt. Alright, so you can wait for these to grow, or you can just spam the shift key. There you go. And now we're no longer waiting. And this is still on small tunnel, which is good. Tree feller is in here, so all we're doing is looking at the bottom block. Notice we got 3 apples. So here we go. We're going to eat 3 apples. That gives us the ability to, line up more letters, and we're going to have to do that. Let's go ahead and plant our saplings. And just do another twerking sequence. Alright. Trees make good tools too. Saplings. And flap. There we go. Did we get apples again? Yes, we got some apples. Let's go ahead and eat them apples. And there we go. Apples have been eaten. Now, time storage mod is in here. That's the first mass storage system that we need to go for. But we are going to go instead for something else differently. Let's go ahead and take the crafting table and then turn it into a crafting station. Let's put that baby right there. Let's knock out that block. This crafting station can access all the inventories around it. So we're going to start out with, we're going to cover it, let's see, 6 sides with chest. So let's go ahead and turn that into planks. And then let's put them all up in there. Spread the grid. And then balance the grid. We don't need that many. We need just 12, so. Now we've got 12 chests. And let's put one there. And then there, and right across the top. Alright, and you can access that chest down there just by finding this little thing. And we're just going to put all the everything we got in all these chests. It doesn't matter which order you put them in, because that can access all of them. Now, we saw in the quest line we can make a bed. Yep. And we're going to get 64 of those for free. Alright, so here we go. We're back in. And yes, we'll make some quest lines to get you this far. So next we are going to need to make, we need to get to that Supreme Mining Dimension that the quest told us about. So at Supreme, we need to make these iron reinforced obsidian, which means we're going to need to make that obsidian, which means we're going to need to acquire the obsidian power there. And the best way is going to be with this milling recipe, and my friend Haru discovered that the gravel, I put all these recipes in there, but the gravel gives the better chance, better than doing cobble. If anybody knows why something with 3 outputs is better than something with 2 outputs, I guess let me know. There's a higher drop rate from gravel through the milling station. Okay, so we're going to be crafting gravel, which you can get it with gravel, or you can crush or mill cobble to get it. You will be doing cobble eventually, because we're going to actually set up one of those. And yes, check it out. So, lava bucket, lava, and a bucket. And water bucket is the same way. So, we are going to need iron to even get those buckets so we can, make a lava bucket. Because you can't spell bucket because you have to make a bucket. Okay, so, and that's what's going to drive us. And so at some point, once we get enough stuff in there, we're going to go ahead and make Tom's storage to allow access in the inventory easier, and a colossal chest will serve as our drive, and it will serve as our drive for refined storage when we move into that later. So let's look at Tom's, and those of you that are familiar with Tom's knows that it uses quartz, but since I don't have an easy way for you to get quartz yet, I made it so that you can just use levers and stuff. So there you go. Cheap for recipes. Now, you're going to need that crafting terminal at some point, but that's going to kind of be a reward for you, because when you get them diamonds, that's, and then of course Project E is in here. You want to make a repair talisman. I guess we should make a quote for that, quest for that as well. There's a repair talisman. And the only hard part there is going to probably be this first one, I think. It has a diamond in it. And yes, I made a way for you to get coal by taking 9 charcoal, and it'll give you 2 coal. So it'll get you there. And Project E, just put it out of your mind. I know I already explained it, and it's going to be a while. So, what do we want? Do we need more wood? I'm just getting those trees done. Okay, so what we really need to do is make some stones so that we can get our cobble. So, let's go ahead and pull up stone. And believe it or not, we're going to need STON and E. So, we're going to need 8 for our first furnace, and we need 3 for that first tool. So 11. So let's make 11 of them. Alright, so let's go. Here's why I want you to look here. There's a recipe that a chest that just doesn't have no numbers in it. Okay, this is why I want you to use the crafting station. So let's make hold shift. Let's get 11 of them letters. Okay. Same for the T. But we're going to have to go mining for numbers here shortly. And O. And N. And then E. Let's go ahead and make her bed. Just because, nobody wants to work in the dark, right? There's a bed. There's our stone. Oh, we probably should make one more stone, right? For that cobble. What am I saying? Because builders ones are in here. Glad you're enjoying the video. If you would kindly like, subscribe, and hit that notification button, it really helps the channel. So we need to make one for that as well. Alright, and let's put our bed down and sleep on it. At least give us a respawn point. Forgiving Void is in here, and why, you might ask? Because, this is going to be the basis for some other Kabbalah Block packs, and this world has no bedrock under it. So if you dig down, you'll fall from up there. So, they're thank me later. Alright. Now we're going to just place down one of those. Let's go ahead and build a wooden pickaxe. Go. Do we have it already? Yes. Let's go ahead and line up the 1 block. Now we have some cobble, so we can make our builder's wand. We want to build this cheap one. Okay. And then we can lay down our blocks much easier. this. Boom. Now let's go ahead and switch our to shapeless, as we're already there. Apparently it resets to that when you have to get in and out of the client. Alright. Now I said we're going to need to make a furnace. And why do we need to make a furnace? Well, we're going to need to make a furnace because that's how we're going to smelt the iron. Okay. So now let's go ahead and use our pickaxe to mine this stuff. Oh, that just burned it up so fast. Doesn't matter what you use. It all causes hunger. I think the tools cause less hunger when you do it. So here we go. And you could actually make a turtle right now. The turtle mine this stuff up for you. Have fun making Lua programs. Used to be a great site called turtlescripts.com, but hey, you know something? Chat GPT, Bing, and all that, they've indexed the internet. So we can just, to start, you can plop that chest down, but there are wooden hoppers. And so let's go ahead and just put all them letters up in there. So you can use cheap wooden hoppers. Let's to, slightly automate some stuff. And I don't know, maybe we should go ahead and do that, right? So let's look at hoppers. And there's a wooden hopper. And so we're going to need what? Chest. So I want a trap chest. Oh, we want 3 hoppers. Maybe in a chest to put it. No, what am I thinking? Okay. And then let's go. Let's make 4, right? Doesn't matter. No, what I like to do is let's go ahead and just feed the hopper into the chest. So whatever we're making will go into this starting system. And then that's our fuel, of course. And that's going to be our input. And maybe that's why I was making some extra chest. I'm going to vote it. So, and then this is our input. That's our, you know what I'm saying. That's going to be fuel, and that's that. So maybe the first thing we need to do is go ahead and we need to go ahead and start making charcoal. Okay, we need more trees. Also, I think we need to eat. So let's find the apple. We need a little bit of saturation to knock out these bottom blocks. Alright. And small tunnel. Managed to get another apple. That works for me. Alright. And there's more saplings in there. Oh, you can use them as fuel, by the way. Might be a good idea. So we'll go ahead and put that in our fuel, along with some extra sticks. And then we're going to have some charcoal here in a moment. See? And it's going to go nicely in that chest. Let's go over here and get some more food. We probably should just go ahead and get some more dirt, make that farm. But that farm's not going to last too well until you have water, so that's going to be an issue. So we have to get to that iron ore. We did not get any apples from that. So let's try again. And did we get apples that time? Yes, we got some apples. The hunger regulates your ability to gain again. There's another out. Let's switch now. And that's also more fuel. More free fuel. Alright. And let's go ahead and get the logs up in there. Alright, so we're going after some letters. So we need to make iron. That's why we even made that stone pickaxe. So iron ore. So let's try to make a stack of everything this time. So just spelling iron ore. And yes, there are 2 O's in that puzzle, Pat Say Jack. And there are 2 R's. Looks like we're going to get 32 iron ore. Yeah, 32 iron ore. And it's blah. Nope, that's not how you spell it. Because I made it go around the bend. Iron ore. Right here. 48. I miscalculated. Oh, we had other letters. So, let's go ahead and put down some blocks. And then let's go ahead and use Builder's Wand to put them down even better. And now we're going to switch to shapeless. And now we got a bunch. Now, you can smelt those in this furnace, and you will get 1 each of 48. But I did give us a doubling recipe. So where is it? It's here. It's under the blasting furnace. Okay. However, if you take that raw iron and crush it in the giant crushing wheels, you'll get crushed raw iron at 4. So double, I don't know the math on this. So we doubled it. So each one is whatever. So that's 8 times the output from an iron block. Wow, that's octupling. Plus some experience. So that's, and I did that so you would have a reason to get the crushing wheels. And I made sure that the mill couldn't do it. Oh, and let me see. And then when you smelt it, oh yeah, and then when you smelt it, you can smelt it in the blast, wherever you want. But I really recommend you use the Soulfire and a fan from Create, and it'll double it 1 more time. Crazy amount of iron. And you know what? It won't be enough. So, how do we make the blasting furnace? Right here. So, we're going to need 5 iron ingots and 3 stones that are cooked. So, let's go ahead and get rid of this nightmare that's in there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright. Let's grab our new fuel, put it up in there. And then we're going to have 5 of those. We need to make 8 stone again. Or yeah, we could use that furnace, but it'd be nice to have another furnace. And who knows, it might be nice to have another chest. Hoppers. Yes. So let's turn those into planks. And this is going to be our operation for the blast furnace. So, stone. We need stone. So, stone. Here. And we're missing an S and a T. So, S. We need 8 plus 3. Oh, we need 11 again. S and T were missing. You know, you could bookmark that so you don't have to keep going over there. How many do we have? We can do 7, so we need 4 each of O, N, and E. And now we need some 9s. We know where 9s are at. We also need some more apples, so I would like to line up some more letters. Make sure you're in a small tunnel. You're just trying to knock out the bottom block. Because it's the tree feller mod. See? 8. 8's the magic number. Got 3 apples. Alright, there's your free fuel. Burn some sticks, why don't you? The hunger saturation bar up. And commence to mine in some numbers. And Danka's in here too, so, and that first recipe is really cheap and it'll be good for all these numbers you're mining up. Alright, starving again. Eat, so we're not that bad. And we'll just go ahead and throw our letters into the chest somewhere, like, who knows, maybe that one down there. Letters, numbers. Alright, so we're trying to make 4 more stone. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, 25. I fat fingered it. And 4 E's. Let's go ahead and make all the E's. And then there we go. And somehow that comes out to 8. And I'm not complaining. And iron. Right, we need to cook 3 of these, if you recall. And let's go ahead and plant the rest. And mine them up. I'll make sure it's on shapeless. Alright. And then we'll come make our furnace. Furnace is now made, and blast furnace is just about ready, so let's pull up the blast furnace, and it looks like that recipe is now ready, and then we'll go ahead and put him on that hopper. And the pipes mod is in here, and that's also a good starting thing, but there's other ways to transport items in here, and that's actually probably better than the pipes mod. So let's go ahead and put that up there. We're definitely going to cook all that iron. And we need some more chest. 2 ought to do it. Alright, and now we need some fuel. And you'll see that we'll start getting double the amount of iron. See, 2. better. And that will move you through. That concludes episode 1 of Getting You Started. And we'll do episode 2 maybe tomorrow. Talk to you later. Bye.